Make sure that's on silent.
FBI. That's not what we are playing now. Shadow of the Colossi. Pulled that out because that rhymed cool. We're playing Shadow of the Colossi. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Prefer optimal frame rate, resolution. Frame rate or resolution? Let's say frame rate.
Sure.
Probably be easier on the system. Although I think that we...
If we're recording through the computer, but this is doing the work, then it also might not be a big issue.
Okay. Speaker mode, high cinema, midnight mode, limit volume during lights. You literally got a don't wake your parents up mode. We're going, by the way. I want this in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody,
I'll
don't wake your
to.
parents up mode. Let's make that be off, because we are grown adults.
Let's wake them up, motherfucker.
Home cinema. So is that 5.1? Do you think?
Probably.
Do we want to go TV? We're using a sound bar. So what do you think? TV?
Yeah.
Not that we're gonna enable photo mode. Who cares? Confirm. Just brightness only to
Only
one.
one sigil is visible.
We got. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The other one's there, but just barely.
So this is the HD remake of Shadow of the Colossi.
I'm gonna Shadow of the Colossus. I've never actually got to really see this game up close because I was
immediately happy about this.
I was a scaredy cat as a kid, and I had nightmares to a lot of things, and so my family just took anything that could be scary away from me, and Shadow of the Colossus was one of those things.
I wonder how 1-to-1 this is gonna be. Oh, it's so pretty.
I'm invested already.
I wonder if we're gonna get hit with copyright stuff.
Probably.
I hope not. That happened with Digimon.
Who owns? Yeah, I saw that. Who owns Shadow of the Colossus right now?
Oh shit. I don't know.
See, it really depends on the company.
Okay, we got the case right here.
Take a little lucky low.
Japan Studio. I don't see any mention of Bandai on here. Blue Point. Yeah, Japan Studio and Blue look like Blue Point. No mention of Aniplex or Bandai, so we're probably in the clear.
You know, companies that like it when people play their shit.
Hashtag not sponsored, because why would we be?
But if you'd like to sponsor us, I would very much enjoy telling everyone to take a nice, cool, refreshing drink of an ice-cold Coca-Cola or a Rockstar energy drink.
Trying to appeal to, like, Bandai, in which case it was going to be like, if you'd like to sponsor us, we'd love it if you would fucking remonetize our Digimon videos.
Stop copyright striking your thing.
Shit! Fair use. Jesus. I'm not going to be one of those people that just says fair use and then thinks that's the end of the argument, but especially when it comes to Let's Plays, they are almost explicitly covered. I'm sure there's someone out there that could make an argument against that.
Yeah.
But it's also like...
Well, it's also modern media is like... A lot of people relying on things like Twitch and Let's Plays to really advertise games now, because it's effectively, if you get someone...
Let's get this closer to you.
Granted, you know, we're not huge or anything, but if you get big channels doing your stuff, that's guaranteed revenue.
This is nice.
This is really fucking pretty.
I mean, that... Yeah, he's still pretty good. His cape's doing some weird stuff. Just gotta make sure we're recording properly.
We're just not rolling for 3 minutes.
No, we are.
Yeah, no.
I'm just making sure.
That would be so unfortunate to start rolling. Hey, guys, so we had a bunch of shit. We talked smack about random companies, and I begged for sponsorships from Coke. That's all you really missed.
A lot of this first episode is probably going to be this opening cutscene, but I decided I won't.
That's okay. I'm fine with this.
Shadow of the... The music in this game is exceptional.
So one thing I've heard ever since I first even heard the name, when my friends are all playing it when I was in freaking the beginning of like middle school, high school, and they're all like, "Oh my god, Shadow of the Colossus, best game ever!" I'm like, "I want it." And
what the fuck built
like,
this?
No.
Look at this bridge.
You know, this makes me think of
what?
Journey.
Journey?
Have you ever played Journey?
No.
Oh fuck, we're doing that.
So okay.
We are doing that.
Oh.
It's like 30. It'll be like 2-3 sessions maybe to do Journey.
Oh. It looks so good. What I love about this game is that everything feels huge.
Vast and huge, yeah.
Look how tiny we are there. Like, everything looks huge and old. Yeah. Wonder if they'll remake Ico. Ico doesn't have the same sort of following that Shadow of the Colossus
it was very
has.
dedicated following.
Yeah. Like, I've never actually played Ico.
I was watching Phil do a playthrough. That's one I've seen a lot more than this. Just because I lived with a guy who's like, Ico's the best. But yeah, it feels just different to look at. This is a bit more grim. I can't say. Ico is not... Like, it doesn't lack that, but it's a different feel. When you're playing a little teeny tiny boy with horns compared to when you're playing, like, a hero in this strange medieval-esque world.
You know the general idea of what the main character's trying to do, right?
Save
a chick.
Cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Gotta wake up, sleeping beauty.
Here we go.
I think, yeah, we were having a discussion about this a while back. We're talking about the kind of parallels between this and the Prince of Persia that really didn't ever go anywhere.
Yeah, the one that it only really had 3 actual bosses to it with very few other enemies, and it's just like the idea of this like big world that you surmount to get to the big bads and fight them, and having a game that's not really populated by busy work. It's just populated by busy work. It just really has the things to do.
Get there, do the fight. Get there, do the fight. And although in this you're bringing someone back to life, in the other one you're killing someone and then bringing them back to life. Hashtag spoilers.
Ooh, look at that darkness. Look at that darkness. Look at that darkness. Look at that darkness.
Oh.
Welcome to Let's Watch Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, I want to, like, just get some plate mail and run down there and kill some skeletons and shit. Like, just give me a notepad and I'll start writing D&D ideas for this.
Here we go. We'll be coming back to this place a lot during the game. This is the main hub.
Yeah, where you lie her down.
Each of those statues represents one of the colossi. And as you kill them, they break.
It's so neat.
Yeah, it's a good system. Nay!
This would be fun for
Ryder, mayhaps we should leave! Ooh, my controller shook slightly. Alright. Oh, the blanket's so much more detailed than it was in the old one. Oh, she's all pale. Oh. Wake up, lady!
Stop being the
It's morning! Time to get up, make some eggs!
Have some pancakes.
Go ahead! Stop it. We may have just finished Nico. I mean, one shot. Wake up! Or else this...
That said, I do want pancakes.
Or else I'm gonna drop this giant pressure plate on you. Squish you right down.
Beautiful Sleeping Beauty versus hydraulic press.
Well, she wasn't kidding. We look more feminine than I remember.
A little more androgynous. Oh, that's right. Doesn't this have like one
made
of
up
those
language?
Jibri language. In Nier, I don't know if it, I don't think it came back in Automata. There's a language that some of the characters speak. There's even a song in it, and it's like made up of like 5 actual languages.
I mean, one of the versions of the ending song is gibberish. So maybe that's in the same language.
Yeah. And they had to root translate a lot of these things in their different languages, and they made up this entire language that they used for this race. I thought it was really cool.
This is the legend that brought us here, ultimately.
To trespass upon that
Fucking
land.
now that's stuck in my head because we watched it.
It's
Fucking
catchy.
FFVII. Your plot had mile-wide gaping holes, and in my eyes, you mostly ride on visuals. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
The most inconsiderate hero. This really is D&D, isn't it?
Wake up, you butt! Slap, slap, slap. Apparently these guys show up in Ico.
Yeah, or at least things similar to him.
But when they made this game, because they did make it afterwards, even though it's a prequel. Apparently, the reason they had them like show up here is to demonstrate the difference in scale between this game and that one. Because in the other game, apparently these shadow things were like nigh unbeatable, like they were terrifying. And this one, the main, you know, you're like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I like the shape of the sword.
I wonder how practical it would be.
Don't know.
I don't know too much about long swords other than like the most basic things.
We got him. We did him again.
Granted, that's I think well, it's probably.
All right, evil necro god.
Whoa.
Do us a talk.
Eat.
Now they got two different actors speaking over each other. They got a female voice and a male voice. And they like fade them in and out so that one is more dominant over the other sometimes. I don't know if it's just the two actually. But I do know that there's a dominant female and a dominant male voice.
Blending of it.
I will say the language in this very much sounds like just a lot of cheek in it.
I wonder how it compares to the original dialogue.
Of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it was
If it was a
re-recorded.
1-to-1 or if
Or if it was even re-recorded. Might have used the old stuff. Though I feel like they wouldn't have.
they probably would have re-recorded if they were doing a full remake.
That maiden's soul. How much less frightening would he be if he was just like, that maiden's soul? The souls that are once lost cannot be reclaimed? Is that not a law model? Why are gods always superimposing? They're like mega powerful, but why aren't they ever just nonsense levels of like voice cracking and like just fucking like, I'm a fucking god, but I like it.
I mean, every once in a while you get stuff like that where they kind of decoy you with it, but they always end up becoming that imposing thing because they've just existed that long.
Yeah.
I think it's due to like especially the general representation throughout human history of deities as being something effectively beyond our comprehension. They always end up appearing literally above us,
Yeah.
and so even the meekest of them is like, hello, I
Yeah.
can still kill you with a thought. Like,
Thou art to destroy all of them. But we always like interpret, even like when we have like things that interpret gods that don't understand human logic, like they're beyond it, they still come off as like eloquent and like well-mannered and charismatic, and it's like, shouldn't you actually be like mega awkward?
yeah, like
Like-
fey deities or anything like that. They'd be like, woo, hello.
Yeah.
You didn't offer me an apple. Die.
Yeah. Or like confused almost, because things that are okay, so things that are often beyond our logic and lore are interpreted as understanding our logic,
But being
just
beyond.
supersede it. In the same way that like, how can I put this? Wouldn't it be more accurate if because they could not understand our logic, like they legitimately would be taken aback by trying to interact with it?
They're like, why would you even think that?
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like, you must destroy the king, for he will sever the quantum field into Nazareth. And you're like, but he's my father. What?
Yes.
I don't. Like, not even like
What's a
they just
father?
take it back. I don't. How does that factor into it? Like,
Kill him.
you're just taken aback. Like, not in the way of like that it understands your issue, but it's like rise above it. Just like, what? I don't. Like,
Or, I don't have a father. I don't know what that is.
yeah. Like,
You,
I don't know.
People, he gave birth to you, or he impregnated the woman who gave birth to you? Yes.
You're talking crazy talk. What do you fucking?
I can see this.
Doesn't matter.
What does that have to
Fucking.
If you asked what you wanted to... You want to do it, right? And go murder the guy... Kill your dad. I'll fight
No,
you.
the dialogue's definitely re-recorded. It's
Yeah.
much cleaner than I remember
It's
it being.
too... Yeah, it's too... nice. For it to be something that old.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Shadow of the Colossus.
give me control. Give me control.
Dual control.
What?
I was... My thought was, I wonder what's going to happen if he runs off the cliff and just dies immediately. Just like, I'll get you, Colossus. Whap.
Wah!
Done.
What? Thump. Dead.
Pretty.
Okay, so R1. So that tells us where the next Colossi is. Alright, so I think we're gonna break off there and come back next time and let them play games with actual gameplay!
Woo! Bye-bye!
Come here, horse.